Wow, we're live! Welcome. Skern, you know what I'm gonna do. Or maybe you don't. I'm gonna make you do the intro while I send the links out.
I kind of just assume this is going to keep happening, and I really should actually write down what their intro is, but I'm not going to because it's way funnier. Hi, welcome to the Library of Ruina Storytime stream, something we've been doing to, 16 episodes?
16!
We are almost done. We're going to clean up chit-chats and a couple of other things, but just as to reiterate that's something that we say every episode, this is not a walkthrough. This is not meant to be a let's play of it, other than the sense that we are a bunch of people who are very nerdy who wanted to do some voice acting for Runa. The Korean voice actors are way better than us, but that's totally fine. We're all very casual here. Ultimately speaking, this game has a lot of trigger warnings in it, and if at any point you need to stop, we're never going to hold it against you. For today, for example, there's going to be some religious trauma. If that is something that you do not like or need to walk away from, I highly recommend it for today. Additionally, I forgot the most important part. Hi, I'm Skern. I'm the co-host. The person actually playing is Puma. I am gender fluid. He or she is totally fine. Mega, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Mega. She, her. That's me.
Hi, I'm Puma. I play Roland, and I don't know, basically a bunch of people. I'm also playing the game. Wow.
I don't even bother saying who we're playing because it switches off so often with the sheer amount of people. I'm mostly Angela.
My pronouns are he, him, and last night I pulled Don Quixote's Queen of Hatred ego and ID in the same 10 pull.
I got the Queen of Hatred ID.
In the name of love and hate, Arcana bitch! That's what it sounds like she says.
Being excited that I got Otis.
Arcana slave? It's fine.
She says Arcana beat, but it sounds like Arcana bit.
Right. Yeah, no, you're right. I also do really like the interaction between Don Quixote and Magical Girl.
Bruh, everyone's like, Don Quixote, that's not a person. That's an abnormality. And Don Quixote quivering, but she's a hero of justice.
I must teach her about the justice of our world. We can share stories.
With that in mind, it's chit chat time.
Oh yes, also if people do come in wanting us to talk about Lima's company, most of us aren't caught up.
Oh my gosh, there's so many people in this one. There's Angela, Roland, Malkut, Yesod, and Hode.
Yeah, it is Chit Chat 1. I will obviously take Angela. As Malkut and Hode tend to have similar voice registries, why don't I take one and Mega takes the other?
Sure.
Do you want Hode or Malkut?
Malkuth.
Alright, I'll take Hode.
Is Chit one?
Yes. Who wants to be Yesod?
I'll be a glasses push.
Cool. That's everyone, I believe. Oh, Deadshot's here.
Mega, do you want to be a stoner?
Sure.
I'll just state your lines are going to be very funny.
Sounds good.
I'm so ready. Hey there. What are you guys talking so seriously about? This is a serious matter indeed.
Right. This issue has to be settled now.
We are in so much trouble.
Just tell me what's going on.
Chuck ran off.
The floor of art was responsible for cleaning the library's corridors this week. What? Do you have any guesses on where he might be? Nah, of course not. No way.
His assistant librarians must have all disappeared. with him too. Cleaning? I don't remember ordering you to clean this place.
We've concluded that while each librarian should clean their own rooms, it's better to take turns to clean the corridors, as they're public spaces used by all of us.
I'm sorry, I was drinking tea. Bina was very nice to me. You lot always love to cause bigger fuss than necessary, don't you? Do you want us to stop it? No, I don't mind it. Thank goodness.
Wait. That's why we've been wondering. Just where did Nickchuck hide away?
Alright, here's Nutchuck.
What happened?
It takes no effort for me to locate and relocate you lot, wherever in this library you may be.
Dog, we promised to keep the order we decided on.
You're so mean, running away when it's your turn.
You reek of alcohol, and so do your assistant librarians behind you.
I can explain. There's a good explanation for this. What explanation?
Let's hear your story, then. Now, Netzlock will surely be careful next time. That's enough scolding. No, I must hear what he has to say.
Netsuck! Look, I didn't feel like cleaning, but I still was gonna do it. I was grumbling to myself about it, and Roland came along and said he found a good spot to goof off. Says he'll tell me where if I share some of my beer, and how can I skip
Whoa! Looks like he's still too drunk to speak straight. He sure loves to drink for someone so weak with it.
Roland, is what Nutchuck said true?
No, can't be. I can faintly smell alcohol from you as well, now that Netzock's confessed it.
I'm disappointed in you too.
Alright, I'm sorry. I'll help Netzock clean the corridors today, so please forgive me.
No. How about you join them on the cleaning roster from now on, rather than just for today?
What?
That's a good idea.
I could forgive your misbehavior today in that case.
Cleaning then. You're all so prone to make a fuss, aren't you, Roland?
Huh. There's
I only learned we're doing this today, and I've already made Roland suffer.
another one on Keter. I'm hitting the button.
I believe it's chit chat too.
Oh, lots of people who I'm not.
Chat too.
Gibura, Tiferet, and Tessid.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be Tiff. I assume that Megan still wants to be Gabura. Do you want to take Chesed?
Sure, I can get my coffee on.
Wiley? Is that the word?
Wiley.
Wiley, okay. Put that Wiley face out of my sight.
Come on. You're acting up again.
Bah. I liked you a lot better when you were just a box of steel.
Wow, really? I guess today is my lucky day. Getting compliments from Gibura of all people.
Huh? I wasn't supposed to be compliment you.
All right, cut it out, you two. Aren't you sick of fighting already?
This This teal-haired turd keeps rubbing coffee in my face. I don't get what's so good about a cup of bitter bean water.
It's an acquired taste, you know.
Go lap up that taste yourself then. I don't want to be bothered getting used to it.
Don't be so sour. I got something sweet for the both of you this time. So give it a try for my sake. Please?
You mean the mucky hair toe or something?
That's the one. It's actually called macchiato, though.
Ever. It's all the same to me. That one was edible, I'll admit.
I wasn't a huge fan of it, though. The flavor of caramel was too strong for my liking.
Thus, I've prepared a cup of Vienna this time. This'll suit you better.
Thanks for being considerate, but why do you keep recommending us coffee anyway?
Well, you see, I thought it'd be nice to make at least one friend who understands the savors of coffee, you know?
I mean, I could drink coffee with you if you're so desperate for a cafe buddy, but you seemed weirdly insistent with Gabara.
I gotta wonder what's up with that.
Well, how should I put it? See, the thing about Gabura is that her reactions are fun to watch.
What?
Mm,
The air's taken a sharp turn to be menacing. I was just kidding. I mean, it's nice that we can gather round from time to time for a drink, isn't it? There's no better reason than a hot cup of joe to bring us all together and chill.
it's true, we'd usually shut up on our own floors doing our jobs if it weren't for breaks like this.
That's what this is for. There's no reason to make it about coffee, right?
Maybe he doesn't have any other excuses?
You hit the bullseye there, Tiff.
Forget it. In that case, I could just come up here with Tiferet to hang out more often.
I don't think we're that friendly with each other. But still, it seems silly to me that you're trying to make up for reasons for us to meet, when all you needed to do was, ask.
I'm honored to hear that. So, back to this coffee. Want to give it a try?
No reason to refuse a cup you prepared for me. I assume we're chit-chat.
And it's not... there's a chit-chat on NetSock, so I gotta save them, though. We can't just burn through them, because then it's gonna be drama, drama, drama.
Yeah, we're running out of things to do. You know that, right?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Chapstick. We could do Hana Association without Chapstick.
Yeah, want to do Hana Association, and if he's not there by then, we just go back to a chit-chat. We're gonna have to get to the real drama of Hana Association.
Yeah. Who's in Hana 1? I know it's like Mireille, Olivier, someone else.
Harold.
Harold.
Somebody named Harold.
That's basically it, yes.
Okay, I will get a floor ready to go fight them. It's not optimal, but I want to use Keter.
I can't imagine why.
Whatever do you mean? Rosawind, you're Irina.
Okay.
Sepra, you're Nikolai. Aura, you're Xiao. Katya, I don't even know who you are. But you're the Purple Tear. Roland is, of course, Yan. Okay, is it just Mirene, Harold, and Olivier?
Yes, and I was going to suggest I be Olivier for reasons coming up.
Oh, Chapstick's here.
Never mind. I was going to suggest he be Olivier for reasons coming up.
Yeah, I really think Chapstick should be Olivier. Chapstick!
Hello.
Welcome.
It's still picking up.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Excellent. I'm here.
Came
Chapstick.
just in time. We're about to do HANA Association.
Cool. Do I have a role in this? Where are we?
I think you should be Olivier.
Okay. Which chapter? 7?
Impuritas Cavitatis.
HANA Association.
HANA Association. Gotcha. I started opening Olivier. Okay. I am here. All right. I'm as ready as I can be. Let's do it.
Do you want to all three be one of the HANA Association?
Sure.
Sure. I can take Mirinay.
Sure.
Sure.
Sounds
I'll
like
be
an
Harold.
Olivier.
I think I only have like 4 lines, so it's perfect.
Yeah, and Mirinay is definitely, has the most lines, and Olivier is a close second. All right. Stream, this is HANA Association 1.
What's Mirinay's vibe?
Do you want my actual answer?
I mean,
The reason I didn't want to be her is she's very similar to Angela's voice pattern.
Okay, so okay.
Professional.
Professional. Okay.
Cold, professional, powerful.
Cold, professional, powerful. Okay.
What about Olivier? I just got here, so...
Also professional, but a little bit reserved. Would you agree with that, Skern?
Yes. Professional with a background.
Alrighty.
A dark
I'll do my
past.
best. Brooding, even. Maybe.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Actually, yeah, a little bit of brooding would be great. Harold,
Okay.
who knows?
I don't know, I get like 4 lines. I'll make it up.
I'm Harold. Welcome.
I don't need voice direction. I played this game.
Okay. I trust that you've read the report in advance. HANA Association will officially be in charge of the matters regarding the library from now on.
To think that the library would become a star of the city and become the HANA's target. Your predictions were right, Director Marinay.
Harold, you won't survive here for long if you can't figure out this much. Your thoughts must be complicated right now, Olivier.
Who could have known that my old friend would be found in the library after going missing?
You won't botch your job because of that, right?
That's that, and this is this. It's what he used to say all the time.
Good. We have one purpose. To thoroughly examine the relationship between the distortion phenomenon and the library. All conflicts are allowed in process. The library is the star of the city that shines over us now.
There's still many ambiguous points in their connection. Someone's gotta observe the casualty, and that someone's us.
The library continues to grow in strength, devouring pretty much anything and everything that enters. It's so... 1 second, let me go close my door.
Marinay, your dog is getting very noisy.
She is. Let's see. It's so fierce it could consume our city at this rate. That's why we should figure out how the library functions as well. To start off, let's recap the current circumstances.
The southern branch of the Liu Association seems to be reeling from the shock of losing its most prominent fixers to the library. Its voice in the General Assembly will be small for a while.
I suppose the southern branch of the Liu is being extremely passive at the moment, trying to avoid retaliation from the Thumb.
Not exactly. The Thumb is suffering from the same problem. They lost their underboss, who was stationed in L Corp's nest, as well as a number of competent capos. So it's likely that they got knocked out of this strife too.
Which means the only sizable threat remaining in L Corp's nest is...
Yes, it's them.
When the library unveiled itself as the fog surrounding L Corp's nest cleared away, The Reverberation. No. The Reverberation Ensemble set up camp around it, preventing anyone else from approaching.
And they're generating a concerning number of distortions from there. Who knows what they're up to in that base of theirs?
The Blue Reverberation. Judging by his recent actions, he can no longer be considered a fixer. He's leading a dangerous syndicate, at least on the level of Star the City.
He's gotten mad ever since he lost his sister.
Not that I can't understand how he must have felt. The pianist left an indelible twisted mark on the city that day.
He's gone mad ever since he's lost. Sorry, that was Livia's line. So, how is the workforce going to be distributed?
For starters, us at Section 3 will be focusing on the library. The objective is to retrieve as many books as possible from the library itself and secure distortions from the nest. And I'd like to send an official request to all Grade 1 offices for chasing down the Blue Reverberation.
Sections 1 and 2 have other things to do, I assume.
You said Section 1 was dealing with Blue Reverb, and Section 2 was after the 8 chefs, right?
You've got it. Furthermore, I received news that Section 1 was annihilated while pursuing the Blue Reverberation. They had dispatched the Vermilion Cross, a color, to join the operation, too.
That can't be. All of them are gone?
I can't fathom the strength that the Blue Reverberation has.
And Section 2 sent a report that the 8 chefs.
'Chefs, yeah.
8 chefs have already disbanded. 7 of the chefs were found cooked when they arrived at the site, to be exact. The chefs were all mutilated badly. It was nigh impossible to recognize them.
What about the last one?
Gone missing.
Did they betray their peers and cook them?
That probably isn't the case. While what happened does appear to be something the 8 chefs would do, their favorable type of tactful service was full-course meal, not a buffet. Based on the evidence which suggests interference from outside, the Association HQ is considered to make an official announcement that the star has fallen.
The prime question would be, who was behind the dissolution of the 8 chefs?
Could it be...
Indeed. Section 2 speculates that the Reverberation Ensemble might be the culprit.
The Blue Reverb might be plotting schemes beyond the Association's assumptions.
Multiple incidents of abnormal scale are happening across the southern quarter of the city. There have been worse events in the past, but the frequency and
Convolution.
Convolution of this situation is unprecedented. Every association is in a state of emergency, including ours. According to the 7 associations, southern branches of the Tres Association and Sync Association also suffered losses of important members due to distortions.
Over there. The Blood Red Knight and Lure de Lou must have been responsible for those.
Both of which have risen to a threat level significantly, not to mention the puppeteer. Moreover, yesterday's promise is apparently capable of teleportation with such ease that it puts W Corp Singularity to shame.
Those are powers that an individual should be allowed to possess. The distortion is defying what the city had stood for until now. It's changing the atmosphere of the city.
Is the head doing nothing about it despite that?
They've been eerily quiet. Or rather, our higher-ups could be intentionally withholding information on the head's activity.
Director Marinette, Is it possible we might take our hands off the library, depending on the circumstances?
No. We've been ordered to go to the library, in fact. In order to control this situation, we need an ambiguous information about the power of the library and its intentions. We have Section 4 to help us place a lockdown on Nest L. We can't let the distortion created by the reverberation ensemble leave the area.
Did the powers that be determine that us Section 3 should be enough to take care of the library?
If it doesn't work out, then that's the end of the line for us. It also means there's nothing more we can do about it. And if that happens, the library will be marked its presence on the sky next to the other stars as one of the freest beams of the city. While the everyman is working overnight, restrained to the office desk. Anyway, get ready to move, everyone. Everybody.
Director, can we talk for a moment after this meeting is over?
To become the freest being in the city. It's not quite sinking in.
Looks like your goal is almost within reach.
That's right. I'm almost there. That makes it feel even less real. We've been through so many things, and now the Hana Association is coming here. You said the Hana Association is the largest among the Fixer Associations, right?
Yep. Like I said some time ago, the Hana Association is the institution that grants permits to offices and grades fixers. They also adjust the threat levels of incidents in real time and let everyone know. And the Hana Association sometimes takes matters into its own hands to strike down stars of the city. Just like now. You'll be seeing them often, since they'll keep sending people here as long as we're a star of the city in all likelihood.
Strange.
What is?
Nothing. We have important guests to greet, so just make sure to be prepared.
Oh yeah, this is the first fight I'm gonna take in like 30 hours of gameplay.
Right? I mean, to be fair, we haven't even bothered giving you It's fine, you don't need eco pages.
I don't need eco pages, there is no Keter realization.
Greetings, dear guests.
Did you know? The library is visible from anywhere in L Corp's Nest now.
What do you mean? The mist that protects the library is almost gone, which means it'll become possible to demolish the whole library from an outside soon.
So you better start making backup plans. Here, let's shake hands. I'm Mirane, Director of Section 3 of the Hana Association's Southern Branch.
This is my first time shaking hands with a guest.
You've become a star of the city, which means you'll be seeing our association frequently from now on. Please don't fall too easily for us now. Go ahead and shake her hand, everyone.
I am Harold, a fixer from Section 3's of Hana Association's Southern Branch.
Olivier, a fixer from Section 3 of the Hana's South.
I hope to be greeting you for a long time.
Olivier, you can go back now, seeing as you've met the owner of the library face to face. The people at Section 2 are expecting you.
Got it.
What is the meaning of this?
No need to be sensitive. I brought Olivier here so that he could get a handshake from you.
I'll see myself out then.
You think we've come here with a carefree attitude? No need to worry about us underestimating you. We didn't come here without countermeasures, you see. Since you're a star of the city and we're fixers of the Hana Association, we should treat you with due respect. Prepare yourself. A star of the city is going down tonight.
Understood. May you find your book in this place.
I deeply enjoyed that Olivier was like, I'm Olivier. And Mirene was like, I'm Mirene. And Harold was like, I'm some guy.
I'm sure you noticed that with the voice direction I went with. I'm just a guy.
Hey, I'm Harold.
Here.
Harold from the
How
Hana
you doing?
Association.
And these two sourpusses are my research partners.
That's his full name, Herald of the Hana Association.
I'm gonna turn the music up because for the first time in game, we're gonna hear Keter 3.
Makes sense. Also, very much, Harold was born into the Hana Association. He had no choice after his last name. It was unfortunate. I forget, do you get multiple floors?
I don't know.
Oh, hopefully you don't need to worry. Hopefully Roland got this.
Roland has Heart of Aspiration.
I know in my first run against the Hana Association, I lost but got their books and came in with their books. It was so much easier.
That's a song we haven't heard in a while.
It's fine. I'm sure Roland can turn things around.
The Hana Association fixers are actually very scary.
And to be fair, they're the first things you fight in Imperitus, so it makes sense that they're like, oh, you beat Star of the City. Here's a new wall. And then you decided to intentionally make it harder for yourself for canon reasons.
Yeah. Die!
I know, I don't think you said it loud enough.
It's okay, we'll be fine, the Hana Association says, as long as they don't start aggressively playing the piano.
Angela snaps her fingers. Give me a moment. Am I helping?
Die, 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 die!
Roland, you seem to have a lot of aggression you need to work out.
And now, it's time for Act 2. What could possibly happen here?
Well, with the amount of shouting you're doing, you kill everybody?
Let's hope this works!
I believe. So I believe your round 2 was let's hit them really, really hard.
Yeah! Oh, this is one of my favorite songs in Ruina.
Catter 3 is really good. It's definitely lower on my list, but it is very, very good.
Wowee!
You did it. You did a.
They're all dead now.
I thought I'd see him in person, but my expectation was off.
Is there someone you know among them?
I was thinking I might have to face an old friend of mine. Good thing I didn't. By the way, it looks like the situation out there is worse than I imagined. Even the Hana Association is making a big deal.
Could the city be breaking down?
Nah, I don't think you have to worry about that. The city carries on somehow. As long as the head stands, the city's nature won't change.
What does the head do, exactly?
It's shrouded in layers of secrecy, so no one knows in detail. A-Corp, the wing directly run by the head, does stuff like managing patents, minting, and authorizing wings on the surface. It's in control of all of the important factors that make the city breathe, basically. And they seek out anyone plotting to overthrow the city and uproot them.
That makes the head one of the wings. That makes the head one of the wings, at least ostensibly.
The head, the eye, and the claw directly manage and run A-Corp, B-Corp, and C-Corp. There might be more to that line, hang on. Respectively.
Though, through arbiters and claws?
Huh? How'd you know about that?
The research facility the Red Mist used to be a part of fell because of the head. It's to protect her colleagues. Colleague killed the Arbiter and the Claws before succumbing to the injuries herself. That's how we got Pina, didn't you know this? I can only guess that she fought with all of her strength to save those behind her, behind her to the last breath. And I suppose that is something that could never be replicated.
I can kinda picture how that would have looked. Well, going back to where I was. When the head determines something to be an impurity of the city, they'll send arbiters, beholders, and claws to try and get rid of it.
Was there research and impurity to the city?
Something about that story doesn't sit well with me, though. I heard it from Hode and asked her the same question. An arbiter paid a visit to a small laboratory in the outskirts, not even inside the city? That's the part I don't get.
As the other librarians likely have said to you, she is telling you the truth. Though I don't know the reason either. Is the head staying quiet at the moment because they deem the current state of the city to be acceptable?
I guess? It's not like we've had a visitor from the head.
The head is coming to the library. I am curious how it will turn out.
Sure, you'll want to draw as much attention as possible if you want to live long. Alright, so we have three choices. Hokuma scenes, Bina realization, or the duel.
We have 4 choices.
And chit-chats.
Thank you.
I'm down for anything. I have glanced ahead and I see that there is lots of potential dialogue in my future.
Yeah!
I'm down for anything, though. Thumbs up. I did just scarf down 2 hot dogs, so...
Okay, I have a thought.
I have an opinion, but you first.
My opinion is Olivier into Bina realization into Hokuma.
Sounds good to me.
So that sounds great. I have one extra thought.
Tell me.
We intersperse every single one of those with a chit chat because we're trying to get through them.
Oh yeah.
I'm running out of time to do it.
That way it'll be like Chapstick and I have a lot of talking. Then Mega and I will have a lot of talking. Then Chapstick and Skern will have a lot of talking.
Yes.
Everybody gets a turn.
Yes, and in between all of those, we have a little silly, so it doesn't get overly dramatic.
That sounds good to me.
All right.
So, do you want to do a chit chat now, or do Olivia immediately?
Let's do Olivier immediately so that we don't cut the tension.
I hard agree. Yeah, that's fine. You can cut the tension after Olivia.
Sounds good.
But I have to point out, we have 5 more chit chats to go, and we're running out of time to do them.
One question: is it tear or tier?
Who knows?
We don't know.
Okay, one more. Purple tier. I've done as you instructed me. All that's left is to settle this my way.
Greetings, dear guest.
The purple tier was right. You are nearly indistinguishable from a human now. At the same time, the power of the library which protects you has gotten weaker.
What is the meaning of this?
You should be more careful when your body is made of flesh rather than metal. But it seems you can't die from having your head chopped off yet.
I suppose I can't. I was wondering what you were up to.
There's still an abundance of options that don't involve killing. A workshop-crafted assassination device with T-Corp singularity applied to it. Bought just for you. You may have power, but you're certainly gullible. That's what happens when you accept handshakes from those who oppose you without having a hint of doubt. First, it paralyzes the target, and then I press...
And when you press that button, it activates for a single second. It's a single-use device with surefire effects. The device overloads the human brain, causing their mind to experience 1,000 years of time passing by, which is more than enough to run the average person's brain. Just like the warp trains, huh? Olivier. You went to the lengths of the world to join the Hana Association, and now you resort to this extravagant little gadget of doom? Did you blow your entire fortune on this thing, or what? And you spoke too much.
It's been a while, Roland. I was waiting for you to show up. So you've been guarding this monster mimicking a human all along.
Whoa now! She's no monster, you know. She's my responsible boss and a good friend. Angela, I'll deal with this fellow on my own, so please back off for a bit.
Thanks. You don't need my help?
I have to take care of this matter on my own. This is between him and I, so you don't have to worry.
Alright. You can call me anytime if you need assistance.
Roland, is this what your big plan was all about? Is this really worth it? What you're doing isn't any different from all the tragedies we've seen and gone through. You've been perpetuating it in the library with that machine.
I won't expect you to understand me.
Take these. The gloves of the Black Silence. And let's say we've evened the score now.
Thanks, as always. I miss the feeling of these. With this, I got all the help I could ask of you.
I'm partly responsible for what happened to you, which led you here. You have no idea the mess I had to clean up after you went missing. Neither of us had parents or any real family, so you probably thought no one would be concerned about you. And you were wrong. I was actually pretty worried for you, unlike some others in Charles's office. A bunch of thoughts came to my mind when you left after making a lengthy ramble. Not long after that, I heard news that a person who appeared to be the Black Silence was on a crazed rampage across the city. Said he was slaughtering syndicates that were doing suspicious experiments left and right. His wave of destruction didn't discriminate. Even fingers and fixer offices were caught in its wake. I almost had to question myself for a moment when I heard that you crushed a good half of the middle in the south. It was as if you were venting out all your frustrations and resentment on the city. And if that were the case, I thought you might keep going and demolish the city itself out of sheer anger and madness.
Come on. You're blowing things out of proportion again.
Anyone would have thought the same thing if they had looked into your eyes behind that dark mask at the time.
Thanks for worrying, man. I was concerned you might have died an unfortunate death somewhere out there. This was a long time ago, but you wouldn't have survived if I hadn't gotten to where you were after you contacted me back then.
I appreciate you coming to help me along that short call that day. Sorry about what happened next.
Never mind it. I only rushed to save your ass because you said I might get a nest migration permit.
I'm sorry for all the trouble.
How are the others doing anyway? Like Ogie or Astolfo?
Joining wings, exploring the ruins, they've found their ways to make a living for themselves. We just aren't how we used to be. We've grown too distant.
I see. Say, remember when the two of us handled an urban nightmare case for the first time? What was the case called?
The secret of the demi-glaze sauce, which occurred in the back streets of District 16.
Yeah, that! We were just about done with it, and then your arm almost got caught in a blender at the last moment. Though thanks to me, you saved yourself the need to get a new arm. That was one thrilling job.
Let's set the record straight. None of that would have happened if you hadn't tried to take a sip of the sauce out of the ladle to see how great its taste must be to cause an incident.
Come on, man! Can't you let me come out on top for once? Those were the days still. We didn't have to worry about too many things and just stuck to the matters at hand.
Yeah, but you know we can't go back to those times anymore, Roland. You swallowed your anger and sadness to work with that machine, so I don't doubt that you've prepared yourself for a lot of things.
I know. Both of us have gone too far down our roads. It was nice talking to you after a long while, though, Olivier.
I'm only doing my job as a fixer of the Hana Association now. To retrieve the books of my colleagues and dispatch threats. That's that, and this is this. Isn't that right?
Right you are. That's that, and this is this.
Let us begin.
So this battle is basically a cutscene. It's a cutscene you can definitely lose.
You can lose.
Everyone enjoy Roland actually trying.
Mega and Chapstick, what do you think about Roland being a color fixer?
I kind of already knew this, unfortunately, but it is super cool.
I didn't know it, but I kind of guessed.
It was spoiled for me a long time ago, but it doesn't make it any less hype. However, it was not spoiled exactly how this information comes about, and this is really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool.
Do you want to explain Roland's mechanics as you basically hit buttons and kill him?
Roland has 9 unique cards, and if he plays all of them, he charges up a super attack called Furioso. But he has to cycle through his whole deck to be able to use it.
But it's a really stupidly overpowered card. Also, to be clear, all 9 of his cards are pretty good.
Out of curiosity, are there like recorded VODs of these streams that we're doing, or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. At some point, could you point me in the direction of them?
I can do that while he does the fight.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. I will send this over to them.
Additionally, it's in the live section. The non-live section is just the D&D Let's Plays.
Ah, that's probably why I didn't see it. I just checked the videos.
Roland, are you having fun killing your best friend?
That's that, and this is this. I didn't even have to use Furioso.
Yeah.
Dang it. Poor
So
Olivier didn't even get cutscene attacked.
yeah, Furioso is really cool, and now I have to save it.
So to say, I don't think in my first playthrough I ever got to use it, because anytime I used him, he won first. So you were the Black Silence, and not just any grade 1 fixer. You managed to hide that from me for so long.
That's, well, a case of missing the right moment to confess it, I guess.
Though I do wonder, how were the fixers we've been unable to recognize? How were the fixer we've seen unable to recognize you?
I completely concealed my identity behind this mask back when I worked as a fixer. Tiny bit of personal info being linked can come back to bite you in the ankle. It's a lesson my gran taught me.
If you have any more secrets you're keeping from me, you'd best find them well hidden. I'm sick of being betrayed. I'll make sure anyone who tries to do so pay the price. Although, you saved me this time, so I'll forgive it. I might have suffered a serious damage if I was forced to endure 1,000 years in my current state.
Just doing my job, ma'am.
And you just lost your friend. Are you feeling okay?
That's that, and this is this.
Hooray! Roland's better.
Hooray.
You can see how thrilled he is based on his sprite.
Yeah. He got his gloves back and lost his charming smile.
Yep. Oh, he's got it here.
Yeah, on the inside, where he keeps it hidden and locked away.
I will point out, I don't think we're actually on Hope of Realization. We have to do other chapters before that.
We do. Or we have to do...
I was going to say, can we finally defeat the bosses hiding the Hokma dialogue?
I did one of them off screen.
Oh yeah? Okay.
But it's time
I
for our
remember it was a
chit-chat.
prompt. Oh fuck, what chit-chat? Who's who? I didn't have the chit-chats up.
There's
It
Hokma.
was
and
Chit Chat
Nippa.
4.
Chit-chat 4, okay.
I don't think I'm right.
Nope. Absolutely wrong. Not 5 either.
6. Someone is Netzach and someone is Hokma.
I guess I'm Hokma, since that's been planned before. Who wants to do ellipses?
I have a lot of fun being Ellipses. I'll be Netshot.
Alright, take it away. What could you be musing on, intoxicated all by your lonesome? You don't seem to be in the mood for conversation.
I don't really feel like treating you nicely.
Are you upset about your alone time being interfered, or is it the shackles of the past that bind you?
Both, I guess. I dislike both. I'm denied something of my own. And no. but I do enjoy having drinks with others sometimes.
On the premise that I am not amongst those others.
I'm just saying that I'm not totally against it. I don't think you'll bite, but let me ask you out of courtesy. Wanna have a drink?
You do know what my answer would be. As you suspected, I don't quite feel like having a beverage.
What are you here for then? There's nothing else to see here.
Let's say I've been visiting others to introduce myself.
You're not like before.
Perhaps I am experiencing changes, as nobody is ever truly immutable. Yes, speaking of, it would seem that most of the patron librarians have collected their thoughts and made up their minds. What about you?
No yet. I'm scared of decidedly letting my mind on something too. If what I chose turns out to be an untruthful answer, I wouldn't know what to do.
No man can choose the right path all the time. One only has to believe that the path they are taking is the right one. Such is the nature of truth. It is akin to faith. The paths you have chosen, where you stand at the moment, all that you've seen, heard, and touched for yourself constitute this road of truth. Road to truth. You need to carry the faith that you're headed for truth.
Thanks for the nice words, whatever that was about. Though whatever you're saying is too hard for me to wrap my head around. It's always been. Did you make your mind? Did you make up your mind at least?
Maybe so, maybe no. Peradventure, I will express my thoughts when everyone has formed an opinion. I suppose I shouldn't waste any more of your time. It was a short, yet enjoyable conversation.
Whoa.
I like your net sock skirt.
Very drunk.
Mega,
Mm-hmm.
are you ready?
For Bina?
For
Ready
Bina.
to yell at Roland for being sad?
Sure.
I think the better way to phrase this, are you ready for Bird?
I'm ready for Burb.
Because I don't think Puma's ever ready for Burb.
No.
I don't think any of us who've actually played this game are ever ready for Burb.
I have no idea what to throw on this. On Olivier.
I feel you. Out of curiosity, are you planning to do the rushdown strategy?
We'll figure it out when we get there.
Fair enough.
I'll be right back.
So, do you think it's a little rude that you immediately give his key page to someone who's about to fight Roland?
Yeah.
Just had to make sure.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm not needed for any like voice lines in the moment, right?
Yeah, it's just Bina and Roland next.
All right, I'll be right back.
Hello.
Don't worry, Mega, you missed nothing.
I
Puma
got
just
my-
needs to be prepared for hell, honestly.
I got my water because I felt like I was gonna need it.
Yeah, probably. I have great iced tea next to me.
Ooh.
It's a blueberry citrus herbal.
Sounds delicious.
It is.
Sean's like, white isn't really my color, but this looks good. And Yum Yum is like, ah! Juanita, who works at Hum Hum Peng Peng, is now severely depressed.
So, she's just a fast food worker.
Yeah, she's just a fast food worker.
No, I'm saying that severely depressed part.
Yeah. Alright, Mega, Bina realization, it's you and a lot of other stuff too, let's be honest. There's a lot of characters in this, but we'll worry about it during the flashback.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Roland, do you know if the being Angela was modeled after?
Nope. She never really told me about who she was based on, and I didn't really want to bother asking further.
Angela was created in the image of a person named Carmen. She was one who sought to change the city.
Hang on. What? You mean the Carmen who recruited people for her quest to cure humanity?
She strove to create a world without conflict. To elaborate, her idea of utopia was one in which people did not harm each other and could mutually understand. She dreamt of a world where people could dream. Alas, she could never reach that ideal herself, tragically. The fruit of her research could only be born after she sacrificed her life for it.
And the head didn't miss that prime opportunity to strike?
Of course. Her cause was an important offense. Even though that was not all. Angela was meant to be a substitute of Carmen. The one who created Angela and carried out the plan. And the one I am keeping an eye on. He was the same type of individual as I. He merely shouldered the burden of completing the task that one he loved left behind. He never pursued any great cause in true sense. He was frail, yet could not be understood by anyone. It may be that he desperately longed for understanding from another being for that reason.
So you're saying Angela was made to fill the Carmen-sized hole in his heart?
The forbidden endeavor to create someone to look over his fragile self. a cocktail of irony and lingering attachment, self-loathing and insanity. The irony of codependency where the two gravely needed each other, but could never be next to one another. The abiding affection for Carmen that compelled him to create a mechanical copy of her, even though there was no real need for such resemblance. The result ended up resembling him more than Carmen, funnily enough. The self-contempt that stemmed from countless contradictions and regrets. And the insanity of neglecting Angela to suffer for nigh eternity, when she was capable of having a mind that is no different from humans. Beautiful, is it not?
Beautiful my ass. He was an absolute top-of-the-range nutcase if what you said is true.
Yet he was a beacon of virtue for some. There's no such thing as good in this world, however. There is only what is perceived as such. It is not up to the individual to dare make universal judgment.
Right. And I bet he was a spawn of evil to others.
Humans are bound to view the world while carrying certain things on their backs. You are no exception, of course.
Look at her smug little grin.
I love her. I love her.
Bina as wife, yes, we already agreed to this.
Yes.
She is wife who would kill us, to be clear.
I'm okay with that.
I need several people.
I was going to claim Salvador.
Oh, no. Let me pull up script. Sorry.
Bina 5. Mega, I'm locking you in as Angelica. I'm sorry.
I think I was Angelica last time.
Correct.
Yeah.
Give me a name and I'll be them. Someone Salvador, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
I was going to take him.
You could be Elena.
Elena? Sure. My god, this script just keeps going.
I think
All
this
right.
is the... Yeah.
I
Yes.
was getting soup. I didn't realize we were getting into this. All right.
Yeah, the Hokma and Bina realizations are long.
Right. Oh, all right. I will be Elena. I'm looking for Elena parts.
You're an evil,
You got a
sadistic
while.
vampire.
Okay. Okay, I see her now.
Never having had a
All right.
chance to see my parents, I grew up in the hands of an old woman in the back streets. And I was left alone when she was gone, not too long after. Looking for a way to make a living for myself, I jumped into the world of fixers at a young age. I had my gran to thank for that, since she taught me how to survive as a fixer before she left. I spent all of my time dealing with requests and errands for others, rather than doing anything for myself. In time, I gradually forgot. Was there anything that I could do for myself? I thought as I watched the naked and explicit facets of the city. Should I settle for a life where I won't lack for anything crucial? Will I be happy if I live in the nest? It was when the days of smoke-filled skies and the sense of humans were nearing their end. Fuck off! This one is mine to kill.
You're one snappish kid, aren't you? Wearing an odd mask, too.
I said, fuck off. Huh?
Try looking at what's in front of you for once. You'll miss the most important things if you're always looking back. Don't you know?
You're not getting any thanks from me.
I wasn't expecting any.
And I'm still getting credit for this one's head.
What is a young green sprout like you doing here anyways? Partaking in this war?
It's none of your business.
I bet you're here for the migration permit to the nest.
Are you here for that too, old fart?
I'm a nest resident at birth, so I don't quite need that.
The hell are you here for, then?
You sure are ignorant of the world, kid. Take a look.
A badge of I-Corp's nest.
An entire association has been hired, you see. I frankly don't know what we're fighting for. This smoke admittedly made the city a nasty mess, I'll give you that. But they won't tell us anything beyond that. All we ought to do is go and kill whoever we're ordered to kill. Such are the principles of the Fixers and this city as a whole. Say, kid, how many kills have you scored in this war until now?
23.
Think your life is worth more than 23 people?
No. All I did was strike at them with my sword so I could live. My life probably isn't worth anything more than one.
And yet some higher-ups believe that a handful of this smoke is worth more than tens of thousands of lives. Watch. That's the source of the smoke. Downright hideous. Yet expected. You vomit with your mask on. Ugh. Filthy tot. You made me queasy as well.
What is that thing?
You'd better get used to this kind of scenery. Singularities that keep the city running all have a nasty truth or two hidden from the public eye. Well, we'll be subjected to amnesiac treatment now that we've seen this, though the disgust won't go away entirely.
What? This was what's behind the splendor of the city? The city could be in motion thanks to this crap?
You learned a valuable lesson today, kid.
I don't exactly remember the source of the smoke I witnessed that day. But I can't forget the dreadful image of what makes this city a prosperous place. This sickening world itself. They don't realize that their convenience is built on the sacrifice of numerous others. They wouldn't even want to know. After the war, I blended back into the city and kept working as a fixer. Numerous people came and went in my life. Countless crises and hardships later, all that remained by my side were the 12 fixers in Charles' office. Get that thing out of my face! Ah! Ugh.
Yeesh. That's a nasty sleeping habit you have there, mister.
I just nodded off for a moment, that's all. What are you... Oh. You must be the new one. You know how everyone else who took this request died awful deaths, right?
Why should I begrudge it, since during the hours where my soul crushed the depths of my heart, it was seated there beside me?
Great. I get to work with the sicko. What the f-
It's a passage from a poem I like. It helped me accept the agony rather than suffering trying to shake it off.
Just what kind of augmentation did you get to be so strong? You almost crushed the back of my skull! Ugh!
You aren't any less of a sicko if I'm being honest, mister. I heard you keep that mask on all the time like a creepy psycho. That said, I also heard you're quite skilled. Say, mister, when will you take your mask off anyway?
Don't pry. We're both grade 1. Let's not cross each other's lines. You know the unspoken rules.
No, I don't, mister.
Stop with that Mr. crap. It's making me feel awkward. The documents say you're older than me, too. And I swear I'm gonna pay you back for hitting me twice before the contract with Charles' office ends, so you'd better be prepared.
You mean 3 times, my good Mr. Sir?
Huh? But I could have sworn I only got hit twice. Oh! You piece of... I first met Angelica while taking on a case concerning a star of the city. It's pretty much unavoidable to talk with coworkers on a long-term mission. Perhaps I should have kept my silence. Was it because of all my colleagues? No. All the people who died so early and suddenly before I could even call them colleagues. That I grew a yearning for something more? Why did I bother opening up to her?
I was from the outskirts. To be precise, I was a test subject in a wing, apparently. And when they were done experimenting with me, they dumped me in the outskirts. I don't really remember what kind of experiments I went through. But the horrible feelings still persist.
How unfortunate.
You're cold, mister.
It's just too banal.
Yeah. I guess it really is a cliche story when you put it that way. What about you? Tell me something more about your mask.
Focus on work. I started wearing a mask following my grand's advice. Her reason was that as a fixer, it's important to not let your potential enemies remember your face, if I remember correctly. But now I had to keep my mask on for another reason. I couldn't stand to take it off. I couldn't stand to be open with a clear conscience in this city. The mask became my own enclosed world I couldn't leave.
Don't take it to the room. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. So please, leave my brother be. Please, let him go.
Dozing off in the middle of a mission, are ya? I don't think you're one to criticize anyone else's sleeping habits, huh?
Hey, hold on. That hurts too much.
I still have 2 more hits to go. And wow, you're just dropping your courtesy because you're hurt.
I got a little agitated. Sorry, mister. My childhood must have come back to me while I was asleep.
You told me about it before. The part about you having a brother is new to me, though.
What about you, Roland? It's about time you told something about yourself.
I participated in the smoke war.
An acrid smoke covered the whole city for a while thanks to that war.
Yep. And I saw the source of the smoke with my own 2 eyes. I can't remember what it was anymore, but I still have a feeling that Puma hit the button too early. I still have a feeling that I witnessed something I shouldn't have to this day. And a feeling that I'm taking part in something no better than fueling that disgusting origin. It's like something is boiling within me.
Copious amounts of agony surrounded the city. Maybe the reason you're always wearing that mask is...
Heads up. The target is approaching your location.
Back to work. We're almost done with this long mission. The target Angelica and I were after was called Blood Red Knight. She employed sly trickery to kidnap people from the backstreets and the nest alike. The victims were later found in the backstreets as corpses. Animated corpses. The bodies are empty inside. I have no idea how they're able to move. But they kept walking anyway. They endlessly craved for fresh things, as if to fill in their emptied bodies. She was only designated as a star of the city so quickly because the nest saw direct harm, I bet. We've arrived at her bedroom at long last.
Many people died on the way here.
You and I managed to survive it, though.
Should we consider that lucky or unlucky, mister?
Check this out. How many people did it take to make everything here? I'm guessing at least 3,000 folks.
It's the boudoir of 4,172 people, if you want the exact number. You must have made quite a bit of effort to catch me, seeing as you've come all the way here.
Sure as hell have. Took 2 damn years to track you down.
Dreams decorating this room are all of human blood vessels.
She's been kidnapping people at random and extracting all the veins from their bodies. The things we dealt with on our way were the shells you took all the veins out of, as I expected.
They were just crude contraptions of flesh lacking their own will, unfortunately. It wasn't what I was looking for. I was hoping for ones whose veins were flowing with blood that's a little more enticing.
Whatever sentiment is, your little game ends now. Tonight, a star of the city shall fall. She's a rather persistent opponent.
We're almost there!
Hey! Watch your back! Ugh.
You didn't have to...
So sweet.
You damn bitch!
This won't be the last you see of me. The night shall fall again, someday.
Shut up! And die! People try not to care about the suffering of others. They only give a few dry words of consolation. They never wish to truly understand each other's pain. But Angelica was different. She wanted to learn more about the pain I was bearing. My agony is abstract and enormous. Could you really understand me? Hey! Angelica! Can you hear me?
Are like those who never left the sad fireside corner of my poor black heart. It's finally over. Good work, mister.
Keep it together! Hey! You can't just die like this. I can't have you die because of me. Don't close your eyes! Stay with me!
Cut it out, you dope! I'm not dead yet!
What?
Ugh, I was just trying to lie flat and rest a bit. And you almost beat me to death.
Thank goodness.
Are you actually relieved or what? Hard to tell what you're thinking behind that mask, mister.
I'm wearing this mask because I don't want to show my face to anyone. I was not proud to face the abominable deeds of the city I'm contributing to. I don't want my contorting face to be seen. I don't have the confidence to show myself to anyone. Sometimes I think, if we can kill so many people nonchalantly just because associations and offices ordered us to, excusing it as part of our work, then we could be killed by someone with the same kind of excuses. Even if we were to get murdered in the city one day, we wouldn't be able to make any complaints about it. And that's what makes me scared.
Yep. It's a problematic face, all right. I guess you really were worried for me, though. That's bearable to look at.
Ugh. My face. It hurts.
I don't get why you care so much about all the problems in the city like that's your burden. That's that and this is this, you know?
That's that. And this is this. Yeah. I guess that's how this city is. The person who broke into my world. The person who then became the new foundation of my world. She showed me the way to turn away from the city's agonies, even without my mask. You may have been a good person, but I would not consider you a wise one. You heard about the pain I was bearing, and taught me how to turn a blind eye to it. You said you embraced the pain, but you only pretended to do so. Oh, my sorrow, You are better than a well-beloved.
You enjoyed your dream.
I am but one of the many who play the tunes of the apocalypse in the abyss.
Come, now.
Once upon a time, 3 happy birds lived in a warm and lush forest. Oh, Skern, do you want to put the lines in Discord and I'll read them?
Yep, way ahead of you.
I'm getting war flashbacks.
Oh yeah, anyone who played the Bobby Corporation knows exactly what this is.
I'm getting war flashbacks!
I'm eating soup.
I really like that scene quite a bit.
Oh yeah, I think it's really, really good. And yeah, I think you all did a good job.
The scene was a lot of fun.
You would suffer.
It's fun when you get to voice an evil character.
Right?
Right?
I love Bina.
There's a line that I skipped, but people are sort of talking about, like, oh, Roland is so scary, you know, he's breaking down again. And Bina says something to the effect of, yes, but we must let him, what is it? We must let him utter his emotions sincerely, or something. Alright, while this combat plays out, I'll read some lines. Let me close my eyes in peace. I want to fall sound asleep now. Let's get out of this place. I'll help you with it. There can't be any better way for Discord to... hang on. To escape from this pain and insecurity. You'll join me and sleep here. With just one simple act, I'll give you permanent and comfortable rest. You've been freed from the other dangers. How can you not see this as salvation? I'm only helping you so you will no longer tremble in fear. There won't be anything to be afraid of anymore. Just go to sleep. Let's be free before we have to face that fear. One attaches to me for each head that was chopped off, and I turn my gaze away, looking for a new person.
So anyway, fuck Bina's realization. Is this accurate, Puma?
Yeah.
There are so many instant death traps in this damn realization. You have to be so careful, and you will have to replay this map so many times. Hopefully Puma got this.
I hope so too. I would like to not have to replay it many times.
I believe this was one of my first, like, real I beat my head against the wall until it falls moments in this game. Because while, just to use Xiao as the other example, Xiao was very difficult. But going back to fight her again wasn't that hard. You're going to lose on the third fight of this fight, meaning you have to spend 20 minutes to even get there half the time.
It's rather annoying.
That said, if Puma successfully beats the third floor, we're probably fine.
Get him, Juanita.
This is so no one asks me for another sandwich. I do want you to know I had to think, how would Aza react to the dream sequence? And I think it's actually quite sad. Oh no, this man needs a hug.
If even Azel thinks that, you know it's bad.
I'm not doing it.
Yikes.
He's watching.
I'm not going to rush down. I'm going to take things nice and slow. I'm going to farm up my emotion levels. And then when I get to that phase is when I can go all out.
Yeah, screw doing the actual mechanics. Just kill him before he kills you.
Big Bird, with its many eyes, didn't... We'll get there. One moment. If one commits sin, isn't it only right that they are justly punished? Bearing the karma of my loved one, I shall bring a just punishment upon those who robbed me of what is mine. We are punished for our sins, but it's clear that yet more will sprout from the roots of sin. Thus, punishment must uproot sin. People have committed misdeeds since long ago. And why do they commit them knowing it's wrong? But perhaps the same can be said of me. One is only obligated to follow their own justice. The pain of ripping myself open was nothing. The agony of losing you had numbed me. And I wish to inflict the pain back on them. Isn't it truly wicked to commit a sin and then fear the punishment?
I will also point this out. You might notice we're already on Angela 2. Or sorry, Roland 2.
That's gonna happen sometimes.
It's true. Also, if I may simply state this out loud, I do like all Roland's bird costumes.
Me too.
Like them.
We're gonna try. I've got to turn to farm light. I'm gonna need it.
Why would you ever do that? I don't understand.
It's not like I know what's coming. When I lift these scales, I wish for immortality upon the sinner. I condemn you, but you will still commit more sin without end. All men sin, consciously or not, and you lot have committed an unforgivable sin against me. That's why you need to be judged, and this won't change. I was distressed because I couldn't overlook any little thing. There will never be a day when this scale of justice does not tilt. I will liberate you from the agonizing feeling of guilt. Living an honest life has to be an impossibility in this city. There can't be such a thing as unfairness. I shall judge you solely by my discrimination. When I've taken off the old sins, I will be free at last. Also, I see your note there, Skern.
You think it's wrong?
No, I completely agree with you.
Allow me to explain the mechanics of this. If someone gets 5 sin, it will do a super attack on them. If someone gets, if more than one person gets over 3 sin, is an AoE attack. If any of these attacks hit, they instantly die. You cannot avoid the AoE attack. So anyway, we're going to rush down Justice, I assume?
Correct.
We're going to see if we can do it before he can possibly attack us.
Yeah, just sin so hard, so fast, that you blow through hell and come out the other side.
You get it.
It's a very real strategy.
Alright, I'll start sinning right now. Pulls up art program.
Yes! Get the fairy! Die, die, die!
So I think you're dead.
Only Bina is dead. Which makes this fight actually shockingly winnable.
Good luck. Oh, I feel like I should say how you're supposed to fight if you're not trying to cheese it by rushing him down. You try to get someone to 5 sin, then you have someone intercept the attack, and then you just hit him until he dies. He takes massive stagger damage when this happens. This is very hard to do as you gain a sin every turn, and if something hits you, gain an additional sin.
Yeah, I'll do the final phase without Bina.
And we all know this is Yum Yum's floor.
This is Yum Yum's floor. That's true. Oh, Yum Yum died.
you're doomed.
I'm genuinely going to try this with 3 people.
Sure, I've certainly done it that way.
Yep. It's not hard. Not compared to what comes before it.
It's hard with 3 people.
Yeah, so it'll be a challenge.
3 people, 3 birds.
Yeah. Those who endure until the last moment shall reach an apocalypse for themselves. Nothing will dare harm you. When you reach the end, there will be no such thing as fear. Sync with me, together. Don't take another step forward and just stop here. This is my judgment and punishment against all, and salvation at the same time. What if something is taken from me while I turn away for a split second? What if my mind wavered, deterred me from making a fair outcome? Seeing this, what can I accomplish with my small power? The darkness will forever be the same, so I have only myself to trust. I surrender all my being to the fire at last! The blade is always pointed in the same direction, the one that I deem correct. Finally! The strength and outcome I have mustered are revealed! The time has come to punish my wrongdoings and yours alike. I am but one of the many who play the tunes of the apocalypse in the abyss. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what the end might be like. Although, the end won't be as excruciating as now. I'm Apocalypse Bird. Hi!
Isn't he adorable?
I love Apocalypse, Roland.
Anyway, how's those nightmares coming, Mega?
I mean, it's kind of cute. Just a little eye at the top. It's just a little teeny eye.
Okay, so we've all agreed Apocalypse Roland is kind of adorable.
I'm a big fan of Apocalypse Roland, personally.
He's got big claws. I can't really see it too well, but on top of his head, it almost looks like he has like big feathers.
Mm-hmm.
They're adorable.
So the way that this fight works is that Roland has 3 parts, and those parts are all breakable. Kind of like Limbus Company. We need to break all 3 of the parts in order to defeat him. Each time we go through his stagger bar, we break one of the parts. He permanently loses attacks, and I think speed dice for the rest of the encounter.
Correct.
So he starts off as strong as he can be, and we need to whittle him down to make him weaker.
Now the real question is looking at, why did you bring all 3 birds to the same floor?
Venus smiles innocently.
I thought it would be funny.
I thought it would be funny.
Oh, this is probably over.
Yeah, it is. I do like the animations for Apocalypse Bird as well.
Apocalypse Bird and the Secret Angela 5th phase have some pretty neat animations. Yeah, getting both Yum Yum and Bina tilted the scale away from our favor.
Yeah. So anyway, fuck Apocalypse Bird. Oh, fuck Bina Realization.
Fuck Judgment Bird.
Explicitly Judgment Bird, yes.
Yeah, I don't mind Apocalypse Bird. It's just Judgment Bird.
It's not that it's necessarily hard, it's just hard to be consistent. Because if you take it slow, it's very doable. But not consistently. So you end up trying to do it fast, which is also inconsistent.
I don't have to do any voice acting in the scene that comes after this. Not a one.
Uh-huh. Is it because you're a mute bird?
What? Did I not? I could have sworn I had Sean intercepting both of those, but I must have made a mistake. Birds.
It's fine. I feel like this is going to be the rest of our evening.
No, I'm going to win next try, and then we're going to do Hokma. Birds.
Birds, birds, birds. I love Juanita's expression.
Me too.
Whenever she gets hit, it's just this look of like, can't fucking believe he did that.
Get birded, dumbass. Hitting them, or hitting Big Bird while the person is dazzled is pretty funny.
Absolutely.
The only issue that I'm having in this fight is that Yum Yum and Juanita are at relatively low emotion levels, so I'm trying to have them do a lot of clashes so that they can get their emotion levels up. Because they're going to need it. Especially Yum Yum, because Yum Yum has Xiao, and I need Xiao for the mass attacks. Yes, Yum Yum. Grow strong.
Yum Yum quivers in fear. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I'm giving this exactly one more shot so we can do this scene after, and if this doesn't work, I'm going straight to Hokma. I apologize that it takes a long time.
It's like this game is hard or something.
No, if I don't do it perfectly, our audience will hate us!
I mean,
Nothing's being hard.
to be fair, you cleared basically everything else in this game fairly easily, so now that you're at the truly incredibly difficult part. It's a little subconscious, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's okay, you're good. I won't do it on stream, but perhaps we should have a longer conversation on tricks you might be able to do to beat this one even faster, because I have some ideas.
Ooh.
I don't want to discuss it on stream.
Birds.
Birds.
Once it gets to the point where he's this severely debuffed, you can just eat the attacks that will kill the enchanted people and you don't have to peel him anymore.
Yep. A very clever way to just kind of, to put it mildly, power people up for the big ones.
Okay, cool. Yum Yum is already at emotion level 3. This bodes well. I need them to be at 4. The other thing that I think I need to do in order to get ready for Judgment Bird is put Purple Tear into Piercing Stance, because that's what it's weak to.
Makes sense.
I'll be back. Back.
Hi, I'm winning. I told you, nothing to it.
I was being quiet in order to make sure that I don't jinx it.
Alright, now I'm gonna beat the shit out of Apocalypse Bird.
Oh, yeah.
He deserves it. This is for all the times you killed us in the Bonamy Corporation.
My favorite thing about making a huge pot of soup is that every passing day it gets tastier.
You know, that is kind of how soup works.
Soup is amazing. Okay, but best soup.
My favorites is up at Escada.
Oh, that's a
Straight
good
from
one.
Olive Garden. Like, I make it homemade, but absolutely it came from Olive Garden.
I mean, for me, the only reason to go to Olive Garden is for the breadsticks and the soup toscana.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I would go to Olive Garden. It's just for those two. Give me the
Yes.
unlimited breadsticks and just the bread and like the soup toscana, and I'm a happy camper.
Mhm. No, that's 100% the only thing I get whenever I go to Olive Garden. I would prefer to go to any other Italian restaurant if I'm getting anything else.
Absolutely same here.
Wait, Megan, did you answer what your favorite soup was?
No, I didn't. I mean, I really feel like for me it depends on the mood. I'm a basic bitch. I like a good chicken noodle soup, especially if it's spicy. I like a spicy chicken noodle soup.
Good choice.
I've also been discovering the joys of tomato bisque.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm also a basic bitch. My answer is cheddar broccoli soup.
Oh, cheddar broccoli's
Also
so
good.
good.
Yeah, it's hard to have a wrong answer when it comes to soup because, like, even sometimes if you want to talk real basic, like a miso soup is still fucking delicious.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I also like hot and sour soup. Like, it's delicious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't think I could also add this, but like, just pho in general, like, hits it for me.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
There's one of those places right around the corner of my apartment complex. I need to try it sometime.
I have a place like 2 blocks away. It's pretty good, though they mostly focus on sandwiches.
You can dip sandwiches.
Yes. In fact, they encourage it.
Isn't there a whole
That's
sandwich
like the
that's all
big
about
French
that?
dip.
Yes.
You're
Yeah,
prob-
French
yeah.
dip. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep. I love a good French dip.
It really
Turns out I
has
just
to-
like food.
It really, like, I am picky about my French, like, the French dip soups with the sandwiches because some places make it too salty.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
But when you find a good one, it's delicious.
When you find a good one, you start dipping things that aren't the sandwich in it.
Yep. There's a ramen place that is like about 30 minutes away, I think, from me. And they make this like garlic tonkatsu ramen.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
It's so good. It's so good. They have like, I like, for the broth when it comes to like ramen especially, I like a good thick broth. I like a
absolutely.
nice thick broth. It's so good. Throw a couple of the eggs on there too with it.
So clearly I need to visit just so you can take me to every food place.
There are so many food places I would take you to.
Want it noted, I am very skinny.
The first one I'd take you to is probably my favorite sushi place.
Oh yes, because a lot of your friends know I eat sushi.
Unfortunately.
I will eat all the sushi places with you. Don't you worry.
Yay! I love sushi. Sushi is delicious.
I've made my own, in fact.
Oh.
Yum.
It's happening.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
happening!
you're
The full
breaking your
squad's
phone.
here.
You got that.
You know that, like, question that, like, I'm sure has probably come up once or twice of, like, if you could take anything on a deserted island, what would you do? And I've always had a question regarding that for the question of, like, if you were just to say pizza, like, could it be any kind of pizza? And same goes for just, like, sandwich or soup. Is it just an infinite amount of any kind of soup? Or is it just one soup?
I know how I would answer that. But I'm mean. You have me as your DM.
Yeah, it's like, it's such an open-ended question initially that you kind of, I guess you just gotta hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
See, to me, let's pretend this is a wish situation, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And someone just said pizza. the genie would snap their fingers and you would just get a pizza. You don't get a choice anymore.
But would it be like a slice of pizza? Would it be a full pizza pie?
It would be a full pizza. You have an infinite amount of a full pizza that seems to regenerate in the pizza box. You don't get a choice of what's in the pizza box.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that also like a... Oh, isn't that a, I wanted to say Admiralty for a second.
SCP.
Yes, isn't that a thing from SCP too?
Yes.
It's the infinite pizza box. Or the infinite pizza. I don't remember
I believe it's the coffee maker, but yes.
Oh, the coffee maker. Oh.
The infinite
You
coffee.
could probably assume anything's an SCP now. There's like fucking
Yeah.
20,000 of them.
But
Isn't
you
there a
open the
donut
pizza
box?
box and you have a slice of a just regular cheese tomato, and then you open it again, it's a barbecue chicken, and you open it again, it's margarita.
Isn't it
Yeah.
always your favorite pizza?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I think in that scenario, I'm gonna win more times than not. Unless they throw on something like salmon, I'm gonna be good.
Eh. I've had some good fish pizzas.
I just don't like fish. It's like the one thing I am revolted by. Shellfish is fine. You give me a shrimp pizza, happy camper.
I do really like shrimp.
Funny enough, it's the one thing I don't like.
I like all the shellfish that I've tried. I haven't tried all of them, but they seem to taste pretty good. Fish, I will vomit immediately.
I am literally the exact opposite.
I have the curse of enjoying avocados and getting horribly sick every time I have an avocado.
I believe the joke I have made is, as I said, I like sushi, so I like a lot of tempura in general and putting it on the sushi.
Tempura.
And I will have shrimp tempura and enjoy it, but it's because I like tempura. I like fried stuff. There's nothing to do with the actual shrimp.
I used to really like those clams. I think it was, or that they put cheese on. I don't remember what those are called, but I used to get those all the time at a sushi restaurant where it would be like this like clam or oyster, and they'd put cheese in it. It'd be like fried cheese in it.
I have
It
no
was
idea
so
what that
good.
is, and that shocks me.
It was so good, and I ate so much one time that I threw up for like the rest of the day. And then I went back and I did it again, and I threw up again. And that's when I was like, alright, maybe these aren't for me.
You know it's good when you suffer and you want more.
Yeah, it was really good too. But it's just any time I ever had those ever again, I just would just puke like an hour later. Which is a shame because god, they're delicious.
Anyway, I hope both the stream and Puma are entertained by us distracting everyone by talking about food.
Talking about food. I was gonna say we could somehow bring it back to Limbus. Not Limbus, oh my gosh. Liber.
Project Moonverse.
Who do you think is whose favorite food? Unless we have that in canon already.
In Ruina?
In Ruina, yeah.
Roland is fried chicken.
I can see it.
Is it? He has talked rather fondly about some sandwiches. I
That's
think it
true.
was.
Maybe a fried chicken sandwich?
Oh, he'd love that.
Oh yeah.
We know Angelica's favorite food. It's pajon.
Oh.
I don't know what that is. How do you spell it?
Pajeon.
Oh, it looks fucking tasty. Oh my god. Oh yeah, she's got good taste.
Oh
Oh my god, I need to try this. This looks incredible. It's like a green onion pancake kind of thingy. Mm. I have to try to make it.
I'm losing people.
So I feel like Bina is going to enjoy something that is overly fanciful and tastes awful.
Foie gras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think about all the beautiful suffering that was required to create this food.
Yeah.
I don't
Think
know
about
why,
all the
but
suffering required to eat this food. My god.
I don't know why, but I feel like Bina is somebody who doesn't like something really sweet, if that makes sense. Like, I think she likes a little sweetness.
Oh, I think she is okay with a little sweetness, but ultimately speaking, her favorite foods are things that are more you're eating for a status symbol. Gabura's steak.
Gabura is steak. I think
What kind
also
of steak? No, that is a wrong question.
steak.
Gabura's favorite restaurant is Texas Roadhouse.
She devours the fucking bread.
I think Netzok's favorite food is the first thing he sees at the IHOP menu at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I completely
When he
agree.
zooted the fuck out.
I was just going to say pizza, but that works too.
Nah, just whatever you can get from the IHOP at 3 a.m.
Toad strikes me as somebody who really likes sweets.
So does Tiff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, honestly, I think I see it more in Tiff.
I think Tiff would say her favorite food is cake.
I could see that.
I think Hode's would be chicken noodle soup.
See that? It's like the kind of dish that makes you. I mean, at least for me, like when I have chicken noodle soup, it just makes me feel like all warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, that's what Hode's always looking for.
Hmm.
I say this with little knowledge, but I feel like Hokma would enjoy rice pudding. Like, a mild rice pudding.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just ate, but I could totally eat more.
I was just thinking, like, you know what? I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah, I haven't really had dinner since we were doing a boss fight before this, so It's fine, I'll be fine.
Trying to think of Chesed, because
I think I have
He really
an
likes
answer for
coffee.
Melkit. It's a weird one, but I think it works.
for Malkit.
Yeah, steamed meat buns.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, that sounds
I
so
see it.
good.
that also
yeah.
sounds good.
I'm trying to think one for Chesed because I'm trying to think since he likes coffee so much. Something that would like play off of coffee.
I'm trying to think of something for your Sode. Like, what is something that you can't do without modern technology easily? With modern technology, I should say.
Like something that you can make out of like oh, what are those called? Like those pots.
Instapots?
No, it's the ones where you could like leave it for a couple hours and it just kind of does it for you.
Slow cookers?
Slow cookers, yeah, like a slow cooker.
I don't think he'd like that. I think it's something more... Like, I feel like he's someone who would like stuff that is actually disgusting, but you could only physically make this because of modern technology.
Okay.
Oh. Probably like... Granted, my mind is going to desserts, not necessarily like just normal food, but one of those desserts you make with liquid nitrogen.
Yeah, something like that.
Or, I don't know what the fuck they're called, but I've seen some, like, device where you're essentially, like, hooking up an aerosol canister to it, and, like,
Yeah.
fluffy whipped creamifying the food as it comes out.
Oh,
Absolutely.
oh wait.
He said I'm dumb, not I'm dumb.
Oh,
No, I said-
I'm sorry. I thought you said you were done. Like you beat it. I'm sorry. It looked like you got so close.
He did.
This fight looks frustrating.
Yes! Extremely!
There's a reason I kept saying fuck birds. You're correct.
Let's do the Hokma scene. I'm gonna put some laundry on. Wait, I can't. I have to be here to advance the dialogue.
I'll go open up Hokma. Which episode?
Hokma
Right,
3.
yeah.
I'm putting the laundry on now. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hokma 3. Oh man, I shouldn't have eaten so much soup. I forgot about reading lines.
It's okay.
Alright. Alright. I'm ready for when Puma gets back. To
Yes.
click the next button.
I am additionally ready. Anyway, while Puma's gone, we keep talking about food.
I want everything that we have talked about, okay? I'm fucking hungry for it all. Just slamming it right there on the table. Like, I want a nibble of everything we've talked about. So bad.
By the way, I think Chesid's favorite food, it's a little weird, but I think it might be bagels.
Bagels.
I
I
can
mean,
see
he
that.
is a big coffee person, so I feel like bagels kind of make sense to me. But I don't think he just likes a plain bagel. I think he likes
No.
those fun bagels.
Yeah, I think he's the type of person who's like, he says bagels, he doesn't mean a bagel. He means, hey, you can do some fun things with bagels.
I don't know
Mhm.
why that made me think that like Nedjok likes those pizza bagels.
He might.
He might, honestly, I think that would fit.
Just go to Chesed. What kind of food do you like? Bagels. What? Bagels.
Oh, I'm sure he would have some long-winded talk about the process of making a bagel and deciding what ingredients to use in it and what to like spread to put on top of it.
Hello.
And how each spread is different for each individual bagel. We're good to go when you are
Mhm.
done.
We're just talking about
Alright.
food.
Okay, I stop smiling. I gotta read lines. Hokma doesn't smile. It's one moment.
Depression, go.
Angela, you've spent an immeasurable amount of time alone, from L Corp to the library.
So have you, Benjamin.
Am I truly the same being that Benjamin was? Do you find the inheritance of fragmented memories from the past to carry sufficient meaning?
You're quite a bit more incisive with your words than before. Did you have a change of heart by chance?
Having sent my great and dear beacon away in the Pillar of Light, and having failed to give a proper closure to his ultimate plan, all I have left now is ferocity. The personality and characteristics of our previous selves still constitute us. However, those are but molds we were cast in. That mold is now being filled with our everyday experience in this place.
I don't expect you to ever understand the loops I suffered, but you surely remember the script and how and how we successfully concluded it, don't you?
Possibly so. After all, you are completing our memories and personalities through the books. Alas, the Sephiroth residing here are Sephiroth, not their original selves. I assume they will all feel it in one way or another, as people that surely were their past selves, but feel as though they were different beings, or a dream. Angela, what has become of the other branches of Lobotomy Corporation?
Probably sealed somewhere underground, following the shutdown procedures.
And what became of the employees and abnormalities in those places?
I suppose some survived somehow, though not everyone would have had that luck.
You let greed take over and abandoned all your duties. The library is no different from L Corp. The fact that your way of managing this place is nearly identical to how it used to operate speaks volumes.
All I could do all I could do and learn for that last 1,000,000 years in that basement was to treat humans as expendables in all types of methods. There was no other option for me to choose, even if I wanted to.
Is that why you employ abnormalities and ego as well? You direct the librarians to put on the shells of others' egos in order to amplify their unstable emotional state even further.
Do I need to remind you that I only have them do that when they receive guests who also happen to enter voluntarily?
You earnestly desire to escape from the past, yet you struggle to break free, much like me.
I'm not using the resources available to me. I'm just using, sorry. Since you were already exploited by Ian, it's only fair that I get to do the same. He brought you back. He brought you lot back from death without consent and forced you to endure cycles of pain. You were nothing more than puppets to him, dancing on the stage as he liked. I was born from more of his irresponsible actions too. How can you just accept all of this as if it were nothing, Hokma?
It is no longer a matter of whether or not his actions are acceptable. I simply chose to accept it. I am not one to judge my mentor's will.
That's idiotic. How could you even do that? You're...
Why do you hesitate?
Forget it.
It was possible because I have faith, Angela. That faith is also what prompted me to give you a chance.
This is frustrating. Both you and Ian are completely insane. You have to be. You're not the Benjamin I used to know. Benjamin, he was the only person who cared enough to tell me it's okay, even though I'm not human.
You would be right. The one who stands before you now is Hokma, not Benjamin. And yet, Angela, I am not so different from Benjamin, and that I do not believe your status of humanity is what matters.
Why don't you go back to sorting books?
Hi, I have chips and salsa. I'm allowed to have
Hi.
chips and salsa because I fought lots of birds.
You know what? That makes sense.
You had to do it with 3 voices in your ear talking about food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
All of which are hungry now and can't go get food like you did.
I didn't go
I
get
already
food.
ate.
I had it in my fridge. Well, not the
I threw
chips.
leftover soup on the stove, but I also ate a hot dog. I
have
just
not-
like eating.
I have
I've not
leftover
eaten
pulled pork.
anything. I'm very
Ooh,
hungry.
Lord.
Yeah, both me and Megan were doing a boss fight before this. We're fools.
You should get some food. I'm gonna do Bina Realization off stream so we don't have to sit and watch it, because we have to do Hokuma Realization next time. The one that's up is Blue Star, and Blue Star will not take me long.
Okay. Yes, I feel like we should end soon regardless. It is getting late over here.
That is true.
Yeah, let's go ahead and end. And then next time we stream, we can do the post scene for Bina. And then do Hokuma stuff, the chit chats, and
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
There's a reason we have to do all the chit chats next time.
Mega, please read how many units I can deploy.
46.
How many acts
Okay.
are there?
10.
And how many floors do I have to use?
10.
Mega, do you know how many floors there are?
10?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yay.
Insert Smash Bros thing of everybody's here.
Actually, yes, correct.
Actually, yes. Okay, so the mechanic for this is not that all the fights happen simultaneously, but that while key pages are being used on one floor, they can't be used on another, because thematically they're happening at the same time.
Oh.
That's gonna be rough. God,
Oh,
you have
it
to
was-
get out every single floor.
So you don't, because they patched that. You originally did. You do the lower floors first, then all of them get returned to you, then the middle floors, then returned, then the upper floors.
They patched in some mercy.
Yes, they patched in Mercy.
Yeah, because ordinarily it would be like, which one floor gets Shao?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was actually extremely rough in the original before they patched it, because not only were the Mercy part, the bosses were harder too.
Mm.
I'll get into that when we get to the bosses.
Yeah, so I actually do need to practice for when we get to that, because it's 10 hard bosses in a row, and I don't want to stall out. Skern, just to give you an idea of what I'm planning, I know for Malkut's floor, I'm running, like, straight Liu with Crying Children.
Yeah, makes complete sense. Right?
For Yesod's floor, I'm putting Myongist on Yae, the smoke build, and then running blunt damage into Ding 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 Ding.
Makes sense.
Um,
Who's somehow doing all the bleed for Hode's floor?
Oh, I'm using, what's his name? Bamboo Hat Kim. With Sayo's page, which gives +2 slash and a whole bunch of bleed. So I'll run Bamboo Hat Kim and Blade Lineage. And then Netsock is... Netsock. Honestly, you can run Index and be fine.
Yeah, Netchuck's the easiest one on lower floors, in my opinion.
Yeah, same. Gabura is Gabura. Hesed, I'll probably do... what's the name of it? The Index Proxies.
That makes sense.
Because they...
Are you gonna try and do Tifzodia?
I gotta try to do Tifzodia. So even though it'll take longer, what I think would be funny is trying to get the combo for every floor. Like the Wombo combo.
Makes sense.
And we never use Tiffereth in a normal battle, so we gotta see Tifzodia once.
Yeah, I love Tiff. I think Tiff is actually great.
It really is a shame that, like, it's a bunch of the floors you really just never get to use regularly. They just don't really unlock until the game's pretty much over.
So the problem with Tiff and Chesed is that you get Gabura at the same time, and Gabura is just so much easier to use.
Meanwhile, Hokuma's over there like, I haven't even gotten any people unlocked yet.
And you compare Hokuma to Bina, and like, why would you use Hokuma?
Yeah.
Bina's ego pages are actually, like, incredible. The only problem is that by the time you unlock them, you only get to use her in the one boss rush fight, and then there's a final boss that comes after, and you could presumably use Bina in that final boss. Spoiler, I'm using Bina. I'm using Bina and Gabura.
That makes complete sense, yes.
The problem is that because it's one boss, I can't switch between them unless one dies. I'm actually considering leading with Gabura, and then if Gabura dies, Bina is my backup plan.
I think that makes sense, since Gabura needs us set up and Bina kind of doesn't.
Yeah. I actually really like Hokum Explorer. I wish there was a New Game Plus where all the encounters were like Star of the City level, but you got to have all your floors.
I would agree. Anyway, thanks, modders. You did a lot of what we're saying. Hokuma is a lot of fun when you actually try and use him. He's just... You get so few opportunities to actually do so.
Hokuma is based around blocking and also really long sustained fights. I don't think it'll shock you that Hokuma, as the floor of religion, gets one sin and hundreds of good deeds. And one sin and hundreds of good deeds is all about slowly healing you. And then when you slowly heal enough times, something really big happens! Otherwise, it's all about blocking and outlasting, which doesn't fucking matter at the point you get it. Do you know who would be great against? Sweepers.
Absolutely. Or the gears.
Or the
There's
gears.
Yeah. Or ArcCorp.
Or ArcCorp, yep. Bina gets the 3 eggs that Apocalypse Roland has. 2 of them are breakdown cards, and 1 of them is positive. And one of them is a super bad debuff. When you put it on a librarian, all enemies will target that librarian. And you want to put it on Bina, right? So every single every single enemy targets Bina. If you get all 3 of the eggs and then a breakdown card for your tier 5, you get something called the Beast, and you get to turn into Apocalypse Bina. And she gets like +5 to all of her dice rolls and a whole bunch of other wacky shit. But it's hard to set up. It's sort of like Tifzodia.
It feels great when you pull it off.
The reason that Yum Yum had staying power is that I was playing a mod that added a lot of content but also changed the difficulty. And Bina realization happened earlier in that. It actually happened like you could use her in the tier 3 Star of the City fights. And I would routinely get Bina to go beast mode, and Yum Yum would be the only other survivor, clinging at 20 health while Bina turns into a god and starts wreaking havoc.
Well, that's what people have to look forward to next time we stream. We should end the stream. I'm hungry.
Good night.
I'm hungry.